right, guys, good morning. I'm not sure how much of this you can hear or see because it's windy and dark, but Noah Sanford here. If you couldn't have already guessed, we just put the boat in the water at Hemingway. First day of the Lake Mead One Bass Open. So we're gonna go ahead and drive over to Colville in the dark and in the wind. I'm gonna try not to hit anything and get myself soaked. So we'll see you over at Colville.
Patrick, thank you.
All right, guys, day one, Lake Mead Open, One Bass. We're out here for technically day one, even though it's really on day two. Day one actually got canceled because of the high winds yesterday. The National Park or Forest Service or whoever pulled the permit. So we've gone from a three-day tournament to a two-day tournament. So here we are. It's gonna be a two-day shootout. We've got our friend Kevin on the boat. There he is.
Good morning.
He knows a lot more than I do. He's been fishing a lot longer than me, so I'm gonna be relying heavily on his skills today. I'm hoping that I'm just gonna be the net guy for Kevin today. That would be nice. So.
Yeah, I don't mind being a net guy either, though, not at all. Because it's one and one for all today.
That's right. But anyways, guys, we are boat number 28 out of 100. I'm pretty sure there's 100 boats exactly on the dot. So 100 boats, boat number 28. We're in the second flight. And our due-in is at 2:15, so not a very long day. We're only gonna have maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 hours to fish all in all after you account for drive time. So not a super long day, unfortunately, but luckily we're on some fish. So the area we're gonna be starting at is way up the other end of the lake, so the sun is already gonna be up by the time we get there. So we're getting ready to blast off here. We'll see you guys when we are 50 miles from here. Let's do it, man. Exactly, it's meant to be or it's not. Like, you go out and you go have fun, go fish. If you do well and get a check, it's a bonus, man. Like, and if you don't, whatever. It's like, boo-hoo, you had to fish for a couple days.
Right.
You know? Like, I don't get it, dude.
It is always nice rolling up to your spot knowing there's nobody there.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's a good feeling.
So what depth they've been hanging out since you've been kind of free fishing?
It depends. When there's bait, it doesn't matter. They're going to be where the bait is, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But aside from that, when they're just hanging out, like 20 to 25, right in there, kind of, has been what I found at least, you know? There's one. I don't know if it's gonna keep. It's gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna keep. I think it's short. No, that'll keep. You got him? Yeah, there we go.
I got it.
Sorry, that was my bad. That was horrible. Looks small.
It's probably 13, isn't it?
That'll keep. We don't want to keep them all day though.
Nope.
Tell you that. That's how you want him to get it right there. Just choked it.
Oh, you did?
Right back in this corner. There you go.
Yep. Well, this one feels like it's a good one.
Yep, good one. Yep. Just take your time with it.
Yep.
Just play them out. Came off.
I think the line broke.
It sucks.
Look.
Just broke.
Yep.
Dude, what? Unreal.
The tournament at Delta years ago. We're fishing on Friday.
Where, the Delta?
Yeah.
You said?
It was 5 or 6 years ago, and there was just one little.
Good one. Good one. Really good one. It's a giant, dude. It's probably the one I was just talking about.
Is that 6 pound?
Stand in the cockpit. No. The hook just popped out. The hook just popped out. That was a 4-pounder, dude. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That was a 4-pounder.
What was that on?
Oh
Huh?
my gosh. There's no way, dude. That was a 4-pounder. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it just happened to both of us.
Dude, that was a 4.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was literally a 4. Maybe bigger. Dude, how does that happen? How does that happen?
You had good tension on it the whole time.
I let him eat it for a minute too.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing.
Yeah.
That just cost me some money.
Yeah, it did.
100%, that just cost me some money. Look at me, my hands are freaking shaking right now, trying to retie this. Come on! How does that happen? How, dude? Oh. Unreal, man. Unreal, dude.
Yeah, that one might have stole your wallet.
Oh, I just feel sick right now, dude. That fish is gonna haunt me.
Well, don't let it get you down the rest of the day.
No, it's not, but it is right now. No, dude. That is literally the reason I came up here. Fish that size. That's literally why we came up here. Oh, that just hurts, dude. Those two and the one we got, we'd probably have close to 8 pounds in the boat.
Probably
7
lost
pounds.
between yours and mine right now. We probably lost close to 7 pounds, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one, I'm saying 4 conservatively.
Oh yeah,
Like that, it could have been 5.
Fish.
Like that. Did you hear the way it was fighting?
Oh yeah.
It was just unreal. 4 is a conservative number.
Yeah. Depending on what he's been chomping or she's been chomping on.
The thing easily could have gone 5.
I mean, all this looks like the same kind of structure that that fish was on.
There's one. That one might keep.
All right.
I can't really tell yet. I think it's short. I can't tell. Better safe than sorry.
Always.
Oh, it'll keep the way it's fighting. Should at least. Ain't gonna be as impressive as the one we lost, but it'll keep, I think. Here he is. It's a fish at least. Alright, quit.
Yeah, he'll go.
Yeah, barely. Yeah, he's there.
So, I'm guessing yellow maybe?
144. Wow.
What color?
Number 2. I don't know what. I think it might be blue. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Toss you in the box. Here you go, buddy. Have a little friend.
Is he uptight too?
Yep. So that one was almost identical to the big one I lost. He was sitting right in that bush. I cast just like this. A little bit closer. It was like right on the front face of that bush. Also in probably only 2 or 3 feet. The reason why that big one was in the spot it was in, if you think about it, all this in here is shallow. Even out in the middle, it's only 10 feet. This is all shallow, kind of muddy. Sure, there's gonna be a 1.5 pound fish sitting there, but the reason that big one is back over there, it's an isolated cove, small cove, it's away, and the other thing is deep water access.
Yep.
From where he's sitting, 20 feet in front of him is 20 feet deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Plus, he's getting the morning shade.
Yeah.
That's why that big one was sitting right there. That's exactly why. Now, can you catch 1.5 pounders on stuff like that? Sure.
That's not what we're here for.
But we're here for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh, dude. I just can't believe that, dude. Like, that literally, I guarantee you, would have been a big fish check today. I guarantee it, dude.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, that thing was literally pushing 5 pounds.
It just doink.
Just came on. Didn't even head shake when it come. Literally just solid pressure. It was coming, and then it just went bink. I mean, like, how does that happen, dude? How does that happen? Well, we got 275. We got 2 3/4 pounds to show for all that. That number should be about 9 right now. And 4 fish, not 2. But oh well.
Where do you keep your net when you're running?
fish, you know what I mean?
Last tournament, Mark and I are by the dam just before.
Yep, got one. That's a freaking striper. Never mind.
Striper?
Yeah. I thought I spoke this one into existence. Wrong species. Short. Yep, that was you. That was you. Just on all that steep stuff, you know? Hello. Alright, you gonna eat it or? You see that?
Yeah.
I don't think it's very big, but still. He's small. Yo, that thing ate it like 10 times. He's long though.
Yeah,
it
he's
came
really
off.
big, but... You got a fish on?
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
It'll keep. Maybe it keep. I'll flip it, it's fine.
Oh, sheesh.
You see that?
Yeah.
He's there though.
He may not be there by 2:15, but...
Well, we got the first one to call. It's him. What a joke, dude. I don't even think this thing weighs a pound. Which is just wild. Got one?
Yep.
Keep?
Yes.
Alright, I like the sound of that. You just do your thing. Is he touching?
Yep. He's touching.
Well, he's there, dude. See that?
You're the captain.
He is touching.
All right. So we're keeping him.
Let's keep him for now.
You gonna weigh him or no?
Yeah, I will. Freaking squeak squeak McGee. Goodness gracious, man. Cannot catch a break. Okay, see him? Yeah, we're good.
You don't have it. What is it, number 4?
Yeah. Oh man, 0.94. We got 4.5 pounds, man. Got one. Decent. Oh, never mind. He's not decent. know if he's gonna keep. No. Dude, what the heck? I swear. Smallmouth just feel huge when you hook into them.
Yeah, they're totally feel huge.
Yeah. Well, guys, it is 11:35. So we've got like a little over 2 hours to fish. We're back in the lower basin now. And we're both still pretty heartbroken right now because we should have about 10 or 11 pounds. And instead we got like 5. So it's just one of those days, man. You lose your 2 biggest fish. I mean, on this lake. Oh yeah, yeah, and Kevin's life jacket over here completely inflated like 30 minutes ago. It just blew up out of nowhere. It's just one of those days, man. The last 3 spots we've gone to, 2 of them have had like a wake boat in it, and 1 of them literally had a seaplane in the other spot. Like, it's just a disaster right now. So we've got a couple hours to see if we can scrounge up something. We're both just kind of at a loss right now. I mean, it's just unfortunate because it's one of those days where you should be killing it right now, and a couple things happen and it's just the opposite. So we're gonna see if we can go, hopefully catch our 5th keeper. Well, yeah, I forgot to mention, we only have 4 fish, and the biggest one's like 1.5 pounds. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get rid of all 4 of those and replace all 4 of them with 5 3-pounders. So that's a challenge, all right, but we're gonna see if we can do it. So let's do it. That's the worst part about it, man.
Yeah, tournaments are most of the time are won on the first day.
So I've got a fish on right now, but I got to get around this rock before I set the hook. So hopefully he's still got it. I think he does. Yep, good one.
You got one?
Yeah, keeper.
Shit.
Oh my goodness. It might be a catfish, I'm not sure.
Where are you?
It might be a catfish. It's fighting a lot like a catfish. Dang it, man, I think it's a catfish. If it's a bass though, it's going to be some serious redemption. I'm sure it's fighting like a catfish though. It's going to be massive though if it's a bass, dude. Trying not to get my hopes up right now.
You're trying not to what?
Get my hopes up because I think it's a cat.
I don't even see it yet.
I don't either. I've yet to see it. It's sure fighting like a cat though. Dude, I think it's a bass. Holy cow, dude, it's a giant bass. It's a giant bass, dude. So yeah, just go sit in the cockpit for me, would you?
Okay.
Here he comes. Get ready. Nope, not yet, not yet. You ready?
Yep.
Right here, get him, get him. Dude! Talk about some redemption. Dude!
That's a hoggy.
I think it's 3.5 easily. Oh my gosh, the hook just popped out. Dude.
Right behind that rock, huh? Nice job, Holmes.
That's how it's done, guys. 2 hours left. Boom. Talk about some redemption, my friend. Oops, sorry. Oh.
That my buddy makes out here. It's kind of small.
That might be a keeper. Got decent head shape. Not really sure though, because he's swimming at me right now. Might be embarrassing. This thing might be 10 inches. No, it'll keep. Oh, wow. Shit. Ready? Right here, dude. Dude, get it. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Dude,
I'm pretty good.
You're a lifesaver. Oh my gosh.
You want spot lock?
Guys, Kevin just saved the day. I am about to be.
All right.
Oh, dude. Well, that's a pound call. Oh my gosh. You are a lifesaver, dude. Kevin with the absolute clutch net, guys. That thing literally came off midair and he grabbed it. Man, let's try it. We got like 5 minutes. Now or never, amigo. Now or never. Yeah? All right.
Feels pretty good.
All right.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
take your time, brother.
I'm taking it.
Take your time. We don't need any mistakes here. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. 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 Dude, just take your time. Let it fly. Is it 8?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Just take your time, man. Easy. Don't rush it. If he wants to dig, let him dig. Like right there. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Oh
Yes!
my gosh. Yeah, dude.
Yes! Oh my gosh, dude. It's a good thing we came here, brother. It is a good thing we came here, dude. Oh, it was hooked good. It wasn't going anywhere. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this fish Kevin just caught. Oh
My God.
Now you really want to talk about if we had the one this morning.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
You know what, dude? I'm not even mad anymore.
I'm not either.
That's a way to end right there, dude. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. We made quite the dang comeback. We've got, according to the Bubba scale, we've got 12 and some change. So, all things considered, man, I definitely still think that's going to be in the top 50%, maybe more. So, scales will tell. We'll find out what we got, but all things considered, we made one heck of a comeback. So, while 12 pounds is not as good as 16 or 17, it's definitely probably still better than what a lot of guys have. So, we're going to go ahead and get here, tied up to the dock, bag the fish. We'll catch you guys up at the weigh-in. There's probably a lot of guys in that same boat.
I heard one guy down there say something about 12, and he had 12. Everybody else besides you told me nothing but small ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel even better.
They said with the change in the weather yesterday, it's really changed their tactics.
It definitely has. Yeah, that's a fact, man. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. It's going to be 1070, guys. 1070. We'll get them tomorrow, guys. All right, up next we have boat 28. Noah Sanford fishing with Kevin Duncan.
Pro big.
Fish from the scales. Pro or co?
Pro big.
Both?
Yeah, we got both.
All right, one of each.
I don't know if it's gonna do it, but we'll
Okay,
see.
we'll watch that last step.
Good. Big first.
Pro big first. What's it got to be?
380.
380. And we got a 417. We got a
we
top
go.
3 big fish right there with Noah. And what's the co-angle got to be? 329.
Oh,
or
he's
bigger.
got it. He's got it.
He's got it.
He's got it.
So you got 2 4-pounders is what you're saying. Kevin,
Yes, sir.
423 makes it in the top 3. Good job.
Here you go, buddy. Give me some,
Don't leave him
dude.
hanging. All right, we got a total weight coming. All right, we got a 17-pound, 17.63 leading right now.
No, it's not. We don't have that, but
Thinks
we'll
he's got
see.
something close to it.
no, not even close.
Not
to
even
that.
close? Okay.
We
Here go.
should.
5 fish total weight is, or you should, minus that 5-pounder. 1303.
There we go.
Hey, good job, guys.
Thank you.
Really nice bag today. Grab your receipts right there. Get some photos. The boat, the golf carts will be waiting for you on the left over there. All right, up next we've got Dennis Colander fishing with Mead.
All right, guys, we're clearly not on Lake Mead anymore. Back at the house with the boat. After day one's weigh-in, I totally spaced filming an outro or giving you guys any sort of update or talking to you whatsoever. Being that I launched at Hemingway, we got done with the weigh-in, put the release or the fish back in the release boat, and I just ended up driving back to Hemingway, trailered the boat, got back home, ate some dinner, and pretty much just went to sleep. Totally forgot about the filming side of things. If you guys have ever fished a 2, 3, 4, whatever day tournament before, you'll know that when you are done with the first day or whatever day it is and you still have 1 or 2 more to go, you just want to get home, get your tackle ready, eat some dinner and go to bed because you got to do it all again the next day. So didn't film anything, so that's why I'm giving you guys an update now. Wanted to talk to you guys about how the day went. So essentially what we ended up doing is heading up to the upper basin, right? So we hit our first spot. It was about 35 minutes from Colville. And as you guys saw, it was a heartbreak. You know, not only did my break one off that was probably 3-ish pounds on a drop shot, just came up, spat it, or not even spat it, his line broke. It came up, shook his head, and his line broke like maybe 15 feet out from the boat. So it's just a gut-wrenching way to start. And then like 5 minutes after that, we lost an absolute giant about that close from the net. So it was one of those mornings you can't catch a break, man. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not complaining, right? That's tournament fishing, and I'm sure stuff like that happened to a majority of the field. And the guys that stuff didn't happen to, they're the ones that did well. So that's just how it works in a tournament. It seems like you fish for weeks and you never have any issues, and then the day of the tournament comes and you finally hook that giant and you lose it right at the net. So it's a heartbreaker, but it happens to everyone who has ever fished a tournament. Anyone who's ever fished a tournament, I guarantee you they've lost a big fish at the boat that may have very well cost them the tournament, and that's just one of those things. So enough about that. Lost a big fish, but had to recover. Unfortunately, you know, for those 2 fish, we would have been at like 7 or 8 pounds between the 2 fish, and we lost them both in like the first 30 minutes of the morning. So it's just a terrible way to start. But we definitely made that ground back up throughout the day. So after losing the 2 big fish, we ended up catching the first keeper. I caught it on a jig about maybe 30 minutes after losing the big one. So we had 1 fish in the box. After that, we ended up catching 1 more keeper, not a giant either. It was like another 1.5 pound largemouth. The first one was a smallie, second one was a largemouth. So got that one in the boat. So we were sitting like right around 3 pounds, right? And at this point, we'd been up there in the upper basin for several hours and it just wasn't getting done. You know, the areas we started in, they just weren't seeming super productive, didn't seem as productive as they were in practice. And so we left. I decided, you know what, we're not gonna do this anymore. It was already like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we decided to run back down to the lower basin. So we ran back down to the lower basin. Before we got all the way down there, made a few stops in the Narrows for maybe cumulatively like a half hour, made a few stops in the Narrows, didn't catch anything there. So we ran down to some spots further down in the lower basin. And that is where, oh, you know what, I take that back. We did catch 1 keeper in the Narrows. It was literally a 13-incher by like that much, and it didn't even weigh a pound. It was like a 0.90 pound smallmouth. So not one that you want. From there, partner and I, Kevin, we just fished and fished and fished for like 2.5 more hours in the lower basin. Hit a bunch of different spots, a bunch of different areas with grass, sand. We tried some steeper stuff, and dude, nothing was working. So finally, with about 2 hours left in the day at about noon, we were sitting at like 3.9 pounds for 3 fish. It was just horrendous. And so I kind of made the decision to go fish an area that is kind of a go big or go home area, right? It's an area of the lake that sometimes you get some bites there and a lot of the times you don't. But when you do get the bites there, they're usually decent. But it's definitely a coin toss on whether or not you even get a sniff there, which you guys will see why I say that once you watch the second day video as well. But we went there, and within 10 minutes of getting that spot, I hook into a 417 that I thought for sure was a catfish. I mean, it was literally fighting like a catfish. I hooked into it, and it was just doing that thing where they just just rolling, right? And I was like, man, it's a big catfish. Because I've caught catfish at that spot before too. It's weird. It's like one of those weird spots on the lake that you catch bass there, but randomly you'll just catch catfish sometimes. So I thought I had like a 5-pound catfish on. Fought that thing for like 2 minutes, And then once we got it up close to the boat, I was like, holy cow, that's like a 4-pound bass. Got it up close to the boat, netted it. The hook literally just popped right out. I mean, it was just skin hooked. So it was one of those things where you're just so happy to actually get a good bite. And that gave us 4 fish right there. So I take that back. We did make one more stop before that happened. And my co-angler, Kevin, he also caught one that was just barely 13 as well, just another pipsqueak. So we had like, I think like right around like 5 pounds for 4 fish. So really bad still. And then we got that big fish landed. And so I was like, all right, I feel pretty good. We probably have like 9-ish pounds for 5 fish, but we could still definitely use to get rid of 4 of them. You know, the only decent fish we had was that 417. But at the end of the day, the crazy part is even with 9 pounds, we still would have been looking okay-ish based on the rest of the field. It was a really tough tournament, but we decided to keep fishing that area. It was like 12:30. Our weigh-in was at 2 o'clock, and so we were like, you know what, we're just gonna go down with the ship here. If we get another bite here, great. If not, if worse comes to worse, 9 pounds at least keeps me in the game for day 2. You know, it'll at least give me a shot to crack a giant bag the next day and still make a check. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna keep fishing it. And at about 1 o'clock in the same general area, I catch one that is right around 2, I think it was like a little shy of 2.5 pounds. And that one actually came off. I got it up to the boat, as you saw, and the hook popped midair, and Kevin scooped it with the net. And so we got that one too. So that brought us up to, I think like probably 10-ish pounds, like probably like 10.5 pounds right in there. So I was like, all right, 10.5 pounds, man, we got an hour left. I'm not even mad about it. It sure would have been nice to have like 14 or 15 right now, which we should have had if, you know, we still had those ones from the morning, but 10.5 pounds, I'm not mad about it. So we're getting ready to go back to Colville. We're only a few minutes from Colville, by the way. We're not far from Colville. And Kevin decides to pick up like this little finesse jig, and we are fishing for like literally the last 5 minutes. It's literally like 1:45. We're only a few minutes from Colville, like I said, and he tosses that little jig just on this little point here. I know you couldn't really see most of it, but he basically just threw that jig up on a little shade pocket in this point, and he hooks, I don't remember what it was, I think it was like a 430. It was like right in there, just another giant bass. And so that bumped us from 10.5 to 13.03, and that's how we ended the day, 13.03. And so that was the most gut-wrenching thing about the whole first day, is that if we would have not only had those 2 4+ pounders and that 1 2.5 pounder, you know, we still had 2 fish that were just pipsqueaks. You know, we had 2 4s, a 2.5, but then our last 2 fish were like barely over a pound each. And so that's why we only had 13.03. If we would have had that one that he broke off that was around 3 pounds, and the one that I had, like 4.5, 5 pounder that came off right at the net, we literally would have had probably like 18-ish pounds instead of 13 pounds. So it's one of those things that it's really unfortunate, but that's part of tournament fishing. You know, you get those right bites, but if you make mistakes or errors happen, line breaks, the fish comes off, it's just one of those things, man. It happens to everyone. And so that was one of those things that happened. That's just unfortunate that it happened in the tournament, especially that, you know, one of them was literally the biggest fish I had hooked during the entire tournament. And it was so close, and it just came off. So unfortunately, we only ended with 13.03 instead of like 17 or 18, which it should have been if we had those. But like I said, 13.03 still landed us in 5th out of 100 going into the final day. For those of you who don't know, the Lake Mead Open is normally a 3-day tournament, but the first day got canceled due to high winds. The national park pulled the permit, so it turned into a 2-day tournament. So only 1 day to go, sitting in 5th place with 13.03. I was feeling pretty dang good about where we were at, knowing that if I could replicate that day or do a little bit better the next day, I might have a shot at winning this thing. And so go ahead and watch day 2's video. If you're watching this right when I release it, day 2's video is not out yet. And so most likely though, day 2 video is already out. I'm gonna link it right on the next page here. So be sure to check out day 2, see how we ended up with this Lake Mead One Bass Open 2025 tournament, see where we ended up. Appreciate you guys always watching. My name is Noah Sanford. We'll see you guys out on the water.